I had planned to get up and have coffee here. And I can't. And that sucks. We got a problem. Hey, y'all. Good morning. We got a problem. My batteries aren't charging. No. Got up this morning, battery 10.7. And I didn't think it would even be that low. I hadn't checked it this morning. I just got up and got my coffee maker plugged in, hit the button on the coffee, and it started and then it shut off. So I don't know what the problem is. I said, well, maybe that one battery, because remember I was only charging one battery. I said, well, maybe that battery's bad. So I disconnected it and I've got two plugged in. And we're just gonna wait and see how these do. I say we're gonna wait and see. Actually, let me get a little closer. Actually, I just went and got my jumper cables out and am considering bringing the tractor over, hooking the jumper cables to it, and letting it run for an hour just to see if I can get the voltage back up on these batteries and how it will, if it will maintain better with charged batteries. Said these batteries are right at the verge of it's not even gonna charge them. So I plugged them up. They were 10.7, so I've got them up to 10.9 now. Again, trying to charge two batteries. Severe overcast, so don't have any good sun. Again, hurricane coming. There's a hurricane a-coming. But no rain yet, but lots of overcast. So well, I really want some coffee. Now yesterday I didn't have coffee here at the campsite. I got up and went to the store. I mean, I had coffee here, but the battery situation, same thing. So I just went to the store and got coffee and sat around talking at the store for a while. This morning, I didn't plan to go to the store. I had planned to get up and have coffee here. And I can't. And that sucks. I'm sitting here staring at the inverter box, the power box, with the jumper cables laid out. My coffee's over there. I think I'm fixing to fire this tractor off. I've got to get it fired off anyway. Got a little work I'm going to try to get done before we leave today. You and I. Got a few logs over here that I cut up yesterday that I need to get thrown on the big pile over here. I'll show you that pile at some point. But bunch of logs and bunch of topsoil. Like a big compost pile right now. I do plan to pull the old logs out at another time once I get to cleaning up on that area. Right now I'm trying to get this area done. And say it's all a process, a slow process, but we'll get it. I really want some coffee. I'm fixing to hook this tractor up. Y'all hang with me. Definitely. Up over here and tell you what I've got going. Okay, y'all, wanted to walk away from the tractor so you could hear me a little better. I idled that thing on up so it sends some charge. So when I put the cables on, the batteries were at 10.9 according to not only the cables. Something feels loose here. Let me fix something. All right, sorry about that. This thing was loose, but as I was saying, my cables have a voltmeter on them, and they showed 10.9. I disconnected the solar panels from the charge controller. I don't want to backfeed into those panels. I didn't disconnect my charge controller because I was just curious of how it would read. It may burn it up, but I don't care. It's 15 bucks and I don't think it's working right anyway. So once I put the cables on, the tractor was putting out exactly 12.5. But the controller only read 11.5. I said, well, that seems a little odd, because that's as high as it would go. The past 2 days was 11.5. So went ahead and cranked the juice up on that tractor a little bit, ran the idle up on it to where the tractor's putting out 13 volts flat to the batteries. And I believe that is going to be enough to get those batteries charged up. So after a couple of minutes, it took about 8 minutes. That shot was 8 minutes the whole time I was doing that. Moving the tractor, getting it all. So I'm gonna say it charged for just 2 or 3 minutes, and that controller finally showed 11.6, and then another minute 11.7. So I think it's going to be charging this time. Good grief, y'all! I'm just looking at myself. I'm a mess. I'm going bald on this side and poofy on this side. My goodness. But I think this might do it. We'll see. I'm gonna let this thing run for, I'm not sure even what time it is, but I'm thinking I want to let it run for at least 30 minutes. It is 10:55. So we'll let this thing run to 11:30. I got a little piddling I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just let that sit there and run, and we'll come back and check it and see what our voltage is. I'm hoping this gets it up, but either way, I'm fixing to have a cup of coffee. I can guarantee it. In fact, I'm not even waiting for the batteries to get, yeah, I will. I'm gonna let them get to 12 volts, and then I'm gonna kick that inverter on for just a second and make me a cup of coffee. It's still sitting there waiting. Just gotta hit the button. So y'all hang with me. We're gonna drink some coffee and watch batteries charge. I'm down here in the corner of your screen, drinking coffee. Yeah, no joke. It's been a little silly, but hey, look, I got coffee. I got coffee. I got bedhead. I got coffee. I got a tractor charging batteries. We off to a better start now, folks. I was fiending for this coffee like a crack addict, but now I'm getting my fix. Now I don't want to do anything but sit here and drink this coffee. I'm probably going to drink it in my truck just so I don't have to sit there and listen to that tractor run. Go drink my coffee. Check the weather for this hurricane that's coming. And kind of make a plan, I guess. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Probably don't need to sit under all these pine trees in a hurricane in a tent. I've done dumber things, I guess. No, for certain, I've done dumber things. I'm gonna drink coffee and do just what I said. Make me a plan. Walk, record, don't spill my coffee, and don't twist my ankle on a big old crushed rock. Multitasking. You know, we got some stuff done. Don't that look a sight better? I mean, a whole sight better. Big brush pile. Still working on the gravel here. But, one thing at a time. Power. Power's more important than rock. So, anyhow, I'm fixing to check my phone for this weather. I'll pick y'all back up here in a little bit when we check on these batteries. All right, y'all. Just check the voltage. 12.2 is where we're setting at now. So, we're climbing. It's slow, but it's climbing. But again, we've got all 3 batteries put online. So, once we get charged, we'll have 570 amp hour battery stream. So we should get a little runtime out of that. We'll just wait and see, I guess. We'll see if we can get to 12.6. I'm gonna let it just keep running for a while. See if we can get 12.6, 7, 12.8 maybe, I don't know. We're gonna let it do what it do. And I'll check back in with you a little later. Well, I didn't update you. So, it's about 6 days later. I'm back in Mobile, tinkering on my boat, and decided I would try to piece together an ending for this footage so we can make a video out of it. We ended up getting the batteries to 12.6, getting them unhooked, and just a little bit later, maybe an hour later, the voltage was back down on the system to 11.9. The controller display was showing E11, so I looked that up on the Thunderbolt manual online, and E11 code comes up for a bad battery. And since it was looking that way, I said, all right, maybe my controller's not bad, and we'll just try. So I just took a pick out of the 3, disconnected one of the batteries, got lucky, got the bad battery on the first try. So got it unhooked, and about 30 minutes later, the system was back up to 12.3 or 12.4, and I had no more issues the remainder of the trip. So it was just a bad battery killing my run time. The one bad battery was draining the 2 good batteries, and just wasn't lasting long. So the battery's under warranty, so I'll send it back. That's not a problem. Get a replacement. And I've got plenty more batteries just on the shelf over here. I can add more batteries. I was more concerned on, without my I'm new to solar, but without my calculations, I should have had a lot more run time, and should have had, my batteries should have been charging quicker than they were. So, culprit was a bad battery, not a bad controller, not any bad solar panels. So if you're having issues, folks, check your batteries. They could indeed be bad or going bad, and the one battery just eating the runtime on the others if you got them all parallel together. So there you have it. Maybe this helps. Y'all, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff. This is the Great Off Grid. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna get back to tinkering on the boat. See ya.